Hey, all right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Poor Man's Gold channel, and this is my opinion. You know what I mean? This video is my opinion. It's why LCS's buyback prices are so low. I mean, have you ever noticed if you go to your LCS to sell back, you always seem to be getting, shafted a little bit. That's the bottom line, right? You're getting shafted in your eyes, but maybe not in the eyes of your LCS because um when you go back, I mean, LCSs, they to them silver is silver. You know what I mean? They have no emotional attachment to the silver. They just want to turn around. They just want to turn it around, get rid of it, restock, resell, and that's the bottom line, right? All this stuff here, I'm pretty sure everything here, which isn't everything I've gotten from my LCS, right out of like the generic bin, the junk bin or the generic bin. Sometimes, I mean, you find pieces that are just friggin', totally awesome to you, and you're like, holy crap, I can't believe they have an Engelhard 10 ouncer in the generic bin, right? I can't believe they have this Pan American friggin' prospector in the generic bin. Unbelievable, right? The JM bars in the original packaging, the 1 ounce JMs in the original packaging for generic prices, unbelievable, right? But to us, it's like, wow, vintage or awesome piece. This bar, the EPM bar, came right out of the friggin' generic bin at my LCS. If you guys knew what I paid for this friggin' thing, you'd cry, right? So, you know, the uh, the U.S. Assay Office, the stockpile silver, right out of the friggin' bin, right out of the generic bin. The Norfed, the friggin' Norfed, right out of the generic bin. And the reason being is silver is silver to coin dealers, right? They just want to get it in, get it out, and keep the friggin' flow going. You know what I mean? They have no attachment to it. And when you go in to sell it, they only see it as an ounce of silver, a piece of silver, a 10-ounce bar of silver. You know what I mean? Right out of the generic bin. Barber halves, right? Barber halves, right out of the generic bin. Assay office rounds, right out of the generic bin. Prospectors, Engelhard prospectors, right out of the generic bin. 32p, right out of the generic bin, right? So the bottom line here is you may feel like, oh, it's vintage, oh, it's like awesome, you know what I mean? But I don't think the LCS sees it like that. The LCS sees it as another piece of silver. That's the bottom line to them, right? They want to get it in, they want to get it out, they want to move product, and that's the bottom line for them. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on why the buyback prices on the LCS are so low. You know what I mean? They have no attachment to it. It's just product to them. The same way a friggin', a butcher is cutting up steaks. It's like, oh, he's like, if he cuts one really good, you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, wow, that's a fantastic steak. It's another friggin' steak, right? And it goes out into the friggin', and it gets sold, right or wrong. So, yeah, I mean, how much further can I go on this video? The bottom line on why LCS's buyback prices are so low to you is because you're attached to them. You think it's super cool. You think it's totally awesome, and it is. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's not, but to the LCS, it's just product, and it's just nothing special, I guess, right or wrong. So leave me a comment. Let me know if you're a coin dealer, if you know more on the subject than me, or if you got a differing opinion than me. Let me know in a comment, and it's all good. So yeah, that's my take on the LCS buybacks. If you want to sell your silver, I would always recommend going, peer to peer. You know what I mean? social media peer-to-peer or face-to-face peer-to-peer, something like that, where you're not going to be, where you can, not lose on your silver. You know what I mean? Don't lose money selling back to the LCS. I mean, we all do it. Sometimes, you need a couple of bucks quick, whatever. You go to the LCS and you sell and you take the slight loss, you know what I mean? But it's not recommended. And you take the slight loss over at the LCS when you sell back. And it is what it is. And then it goes right into their friggin' generic bin. You know what I mean? If it's any type of, generic silver, it's most likely going to wind up back in their generic bin, or maybe, depending on, the LCS, maybe he'll put it in the slightly more premium generic bin, but it's still generic silver to them. It's still just product that they want to move, and that's that. So anyway, I'll let you guys go on this. I appreciate you stopping by. Keep out of trouble. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, like, and share, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.